first found out I was going to be a grandpa, I got really excited. Got any grandpas out there? You know what I'm talking about. I look forward to holding that little guy, got a Cooper Pete, and I give him the mom and say, he stinks, you need to change his diaper. I look forward to playing with the little guy and teasing him till he cried. Then I'd walk over and give him to dad and say, I don't know what got into him. You can quiet him down. I was looking forward to winding him up like a top and then sending him home, spinning out of control. In short, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and esteemed dignitaries, I was looking forward to having all of the fun and none of the responsibility. Well, then my wife read me an excerpt from this Ogden Nash poem. It goes something like this. Everybody would love to have a baby around who has no responsibility and lots of fun, but I can think of no one but a mooncat or a baby that would trust their own child to raise a baby. So, you have to personally superintend your grandchild from diapers to pants and a bottle to spoon, because you know your own child doesn't have sense enough to come in out of the typhoon. I thought about that. My parents didn't get any help from my grandparents when they raised us kids, and they sure turned out to be a pack of imbeciles. Except for me. And my wife and I didn't get any help from our parents raising our kids, and I don't think among the 5 of them you could find an ounce of brains. No, responsibility for raising this child was going to fall entirely on my shoulders. And I began to stoop and stagger from the weight of that responsibility. About that time, I realized something else. Grandpas are old. I knew this from experience because my grandpa was old. True, he was about my age when I was born, but he was really old. I can tell. He was bald. I mean, them days young men didn't shave their heads and get bald on purpose. He played old man games like horseshoes. Did you ever see a young man playing horseshoes? No, only old men play horseshoes. And he wore suspenders and he smoked a pipe. Yep, grandpas are old. And I looked at my wife and realized that, oh, just yesterday I was married to a sweet young thing. Soon, I was going to be married to a grandma. I mentioned as much to her, and she pulled out that poem again. And she read this line. It says, if you wish to reach the end of the trail with an uncut throat, don't go around saying, quote, I don't mind being a grandpa, but I hate being married to a grandma. Well, with that dark morning, sun went behind clouds and the sky turned gray. Well, finally the day came. I trundled off to the hospital to see the new mom and my new life's burden. He was cute enough baby, I suppose, but to me, he looked like the ball at the end of a chain. Well, my daughter handed it to me. She says, look, Daddy, it's a boy. We're going to name him after you. Well, I looked at her. I looked at her. I thought, she's a pretty smart cookie. Maybe she can handle this by herself after all. Well, about that time, the weight lifted right off my shoulders and I could stand upright again. And I thought of that old adage that says, you're only as old as you feel. And looking down at that little bundle of joy, I felt like a newborn myself. Well, the sun came out from behind the clouds and the sky turned blue. And I looked over at my wife. Well, she may be a grandma, but she's still a sweet young thing. birds started singing, and the world became a beautiful place. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I look forward to taking my grandson out and checking him up on soda pops and candy and sending him on home bouncing off the wall. I look forward to sitting back in my easy chair enjoying the peace and quiet. You know, and my daughter and her husband are at home going crazy because he's pounding on the drums I bought for his last birthday. And when he hits his first home run, I'm going to hold that boy up proud and say, look, everybody, this here's my namesake. Come on over here and meet old Jesus.